Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Faith in Despair. Today we're gonna take a look at my favorite feature on this planet. It's called Battle Log. Are you tired of the Battle Log? I'm not tired of the Battle Log. I'm gonna keep working on a Battle Log today for a little bit because I think it could need one or two more improvements. Yeah. But other than that, I fixed the Battle Log on Friday after the stream and also on Saturday and maybe on Sunday. I don't even remember. The whole weekend was a blur. I'm just gonna keep working on the Battle Log for a little bit more because I wanna see how far I can change the backgrounds to make them a bit more visible, especially for trigger events and for fight, turn, begin, end events, and also when there are regular actions, I want to add a little bit of an indentation. So maybe it is visually a bit more clear what is an action and what is a trigger and what is just a, regular as old event. And we're just gonna keep doing that. Also, I found a very nice bug. I think it was on Saturday. Let me just remove that because Twitch is twitching once again. There we go, Twitch is no longer twitching. I found a really hilarious bug. I would say it is hilarious, but you be the judge. First of all, why is Galadriel having no lacrima on it? I don't know, I don't remember what happened. Hello Pamela. Bug fixing, yeah? Oh, fun, yeah, it is fun. Also, hello, long time no see, how is it going? I've been working on the new Battle Log for the last week and new and stuff. So what I'm doing today is I want to refine the Battle Log a little bit. As you can see, the Battle Log is now scrollable. I don't know, this is 2026. It is the future. And but I want to add a few more colors to this, make it a bit more apparent what is what and stuff like that. But good old bug fixing, because for example, you can now stash more of your cards on the same lane. For example, like this. Yeah, exceptionally late today. I'm not exceptionally late today. No, usually I start at 5 p.m. on Mondays. But thank you very much for hanging out. And when I move this spell over here and kill this creature, you will see something really strange happening. The card disappears. It just dissipates into the universe like it was born of. And the next card does not get revealed. So I'm gonna investigate why this is happening. I do remember from this specific run that when I placed these cards here, I don't think there was anything special happening. It was just weird. It could just be a side product of me testing with this run. I don't know, but at least we're gonna look at why this card is dying, but not really being added to the Elder Graveyard. It seems a little strange. It's also not being added to the enemy graveyard, so something is happening. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I finally found out how you start streaming this just as I was playing another game that had to stop for a moment because of a bug that happened as a result of fixing a Unity bug. I see. Yeah, this is how it goes. There are no coincidences in this world. No. So, you just open up the card, CS, and I'm not talking about Counter-Strike. Card CS. There we go. And die. Just throw the word die around like nothing, like out of context. And then we will take a look at what is happening, because I have a feeling where this could be the case. Right here. So I suppose it was not born an ally and it was not born an enemy. Which, to be fair enough. I get it. But yeah, so I guess it is actually going here. Log, returning card to pool after dying. Which, if this was summer, I would appreciate it, but in winter, jumping into the pool might not be the best case, but here we are. Vanilla Fantasy full game had trial version in the bottom corner. I mean, yeah, it can happen. They fixed it, but it wasn't fixed. And then it was fixed, but now the sound effects are too quiet and makes combat feel worse and more difficult. Yeah, this is yeah, that's a textbook game dev. But man, yeah, that looks very cool, actually. Is that a new game that just came out? Oh, that just came out 4 days ago. And Pamela is already finding the updates and the bugs, I mean. Okay, so I assume some of these are attributed to you, like some of these fixes maybe, I don't know. Maybe the sound version or the trial version still being there. Is it actually in the it's not in the changelog. Alright. But you know what? It looks like a decent game. Oh my god. You're not saying that this is like the Game Boy Advance game? What was it called? The one with the elements? Why do I forget the name of this game? It was one of my favorite games of all time. God, what was the name? Oh my god, I need to find the name of this game now. Game Boy Advance Top RPG with elements and monsters. What was it called? Golden Sun. God damn it. Is this Golden Sun inspired? It seems a little Golden Sun inspired. I mean, maybe not entirely, because you don't seem to have... It's not turn-based, so yeah. It just came out and it's an action RPG. Okay, it's an action RPG, yeah. I'm really enjoying it so far. I haven't played too much so far, but I'm liking it. Janky translation from Chinese aside, but the language is a nightmare to translate. Oh, so there's a Chinese company. Woshi Ringwenyan. Yingwenyan. Wobushi Chongwenyan. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm not a Chinese person, so that's probably true. Okay, but so what is the main reason why this is mixed? WSD cannot be remapped. Wow. I mean, I'm saying wow because it's crazy that this is a negative thing nowadays. But maybe in this game, yeah, I guess I can see why. The demo had been taken down, but they just put up a new one, more in line with the current version, so it's worth giving a try. Oh, well, I will put it on my wishlist. Anything that Pamela recommends is something that I should check out, because it seems like we have very, very similar tastes, which is really, really cool. But yeah, let's figure out when this is happening. I still have not played the 52 games. Because you know that because of this because of this endless list. But I did enjoy the YouTube walkthrough a lot. It was really enjoyable. So at some point now I cannot even... Oh, now it has that's interesting. It's just at 0. Aha. Return card to pool after dying. Well, it sounds to me like you were not born an ally. Strange as it may sound. The main reason it's missed is because of the translation issue, control issues, and the combat's slower than people would expect for an ARPG. Yeah, and there's a lot of puzzles which people also take issue with. The puzzles, like from the screenshots, they made me think of Golden Sun. So that is why I thought this is Golden Sun inspired. And Golden Sun had some really, really cool puzzles where you actually had to get the correct creatures with the correct specific abilities. So I was actually assuming this was a Golden Sun inspired game, but I don't think you're catching creatures, right? But yeah, control remapping issues is interesting to me because I'm not offering it. I know people ask for it. But can't you not do it Steam-wide or per game or something like that? I don't know. To implement the ability to skip puzzles now, but to hell if I'm doing that. This doesn't seem to have cross-code level puzzles, it should be fine. Yeah, that's crazy. If you have to add a skip button for puzzles, then... Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It probably means that people are playing it for other reasons, or maybe you should not. Maybe you should stick to action RPG elements and not include puzzles. Yeah, puzzles are a tough one. Like for example, Matt Chirpy is working on a point-click adventure called Shroud of Gloom, and I mean it's an adventure game, so it lives or dies by puzzles, right? You sort of have to add puzzles in a game like this. It's kind of expected, but in an ARPG, you maybe expect very surface level puzzles where it's like, yeah, this is you just do this a little bit, and at some point you will find a solution, or maybe more in line with side quests, right? Where you have a puzzle here, but it is a side quest. It is not important for the main quest, but if you do it, you get some really cool reward and stuff like that. It was advertised as an action RPG, and people didn't anticipate puzzles. Yeah, this is that can happen. Although I do wonder now how Golden Sun got away with that. Maybe because the most puzzles were just side quests. Yeah, I think. No, that's not entirely true. But the hardest puzzle were side quests, where if you did them, if you found the right combination of creatures and abilities and stuff, I think you would just get a treasure chest or whatever. You would not have to really worry about the puzzles. Yeah. Technically, you get monster materials for cards. You can slot into a belt to gain bonuses. So kinda like Lacrima, I guess. There are optional puzzles. Okay. Yeah, marketing is tough, man. Like, I think most, like one of the, or if not the top reason why games fail is wrong messaging, or if the expectations of the purchase is different to the outcome. If it doesn't match what you are expecting, if what it says on the tin is not what's inside of the box, that's probably the number one reason why things fail. But yeah. And here I am looking at why this is not was born an ally. Okay, Tessa codes. It was indeed not born an ally, was it? That's entirely correct. That is crazy. I don't know how that happened. That is really strange. If I turn this to true, what happens then? Also, report death to Ella Lane. This doesn't seem to happen. I guess what I need to do, first of all, error log. Return into card pool after dying. Log error, I mean. Because then it gets reported to me, which is good, so I can investigate. But I would say if is ally I can still say it really doesn't what it really doesn't yeah, this functionality is not ideal. Like none of this is super good. Let me just restart this really quickly. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I think if it's an ally, I should report it to parent lane. I mean, this is, yeah. This is, I think this was exactly what I started with before the refactor. Because then we can say yield return report death to ally lane enemy. But let's just see if this fixes it. Parent enemy lane is not null. Report death to enemy lane. I am expecting this update to be hopefully done by the end of February, but I might want to finish it a little bit earlier. I'm not really sure yet. Because I will be at GDC in March, so getting out sooner rather than later would probably be a good idea. Would probably be a good idea, yeah. And I'm just wondering if this is gonna be received well. We will see. I'm, I mean, currently doing playtests. My wife is currently playtesting the game, so I think it's coming along rather well, I would say. But you know, should be interesting if these bugs get squashed. Yeah. I mean, I will not be able to squash all of them. I don't think I will find all of them, so I might even do a public beta, like in a beta branch on Steam or whatever. I don't know, I think this might be the right course. Okay. That's better. I still don't know why that happened. That's a little crazy. But again, this might have been also because I tinkered with the... Yeah, this is also not born on Ella. What the hell? What the hell is going on? That's crazy. Returning car... Oh. Yeah. See, that is really crazy. Has to get my hands on deck here. Yeah, that's true. I think this might be the next course of action. To just make sure these bugs are squashed. I mean, as many as I can find myself, or, you know, with my wife. And then I will just announce it publicly and say, hey, you know what? You can now help me test the game in the beta branch. That might be a good idea. So yeah. Let me see. I have a custom deck. Let's start it again. I don't know what exactly happened there, but so was born an ally. We can take a look at it. Is usually false, but here it is true. Set to ally. I mean, it is also getting that from the constructor, so it should be fine. What about setting it to ally here? It did not get... I don't know why it did not get set to ally. That's crazy. Summon lesser demon. Okay. Oh. This is a summon. Summon recruit. Yeah, but what was the deck here? Deck size. Chosen deck is 0. It's a healer deck. It doesn't even... Why is this a 1.04? Oh, this was an old save state. Okay, now okay. Oh, I see. Oh my god. I played the demo on Steam, I think to see the differences, and then I pressed continue, and then I did not have the settings. Oh, I tricked myself. That's cool. Okay. Fair. Then this is a non-issue. That's really cool. Let's ignore that. Let's totally ignore that. I'm gonna completely erase that save from a hard drive, so I cannot trick myself any longer. That's good to know, man. That is really good to know. I'm just gonna start a new one, entirely new. Start. And then I'm gonna erase this save. That is a fascinating bug, but yeah. But it's good that I noticed this, because if you keep continuing a run with this version, then you would have eventually stumbled upon this bug. So I think in retrospect, this was actually a good thing that I noticed this, because then there was this fallback. Log error. Yeah. This is actually good now. This is actually good that I saw this now. This could have been a disaster. Yeah. So yeah, this is what. Wait a minute. This was actually a good thing that I saw this. Continuing in a run from an old version. Yeah. An interesting bit to consider. But yeah, this code fixes that. Cool. All right. I'm wondering if I should retroactively set this variable or I don't know, this is gonna be interesting. Where else is this called? Only here. Right? Yeah, only here. Okay, so it should be fine. It should be fine, right? We will see in testing. Okay, so what's next? Next one is middle log for actions in the battle log. It's gonna be hopefully more interesting to see what is actually in action and stuff. So let's fill up the battle log and see what it looks like. This is the glorious new battle log. It looks exactly the same. That is what I was talking about like a month ago or whatever. Whenever you refactor something and it looks the same as before, then it's like, oh, well, you didn't change anything. But this took 3 days to make it scrollable and performant. So if I have a spell casts immune, I think this is a trigger, right? So in this case, I would say, what if we have a middle dot here? Give me a middle dot, please. Thank you, internet. And then I will just add it here at the front. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I want it here. Okay. I kind of hate it. What about like this? I feel like it would need a sprite of some sort. So what I want to do is I want to have a visually separating element from, okay, this was from a trigger, and then this is what happened from the trigger, right? So you see, okay, this is the trigger part, and this is the action that results from the trigger. And I think I can also change the background of this, but then I need to change the colors as well, which is not that fun. I just realized. Because red does not work on a gold background. Or gold. Gold does also not work on a gold background. Yeah. I think what I need to do is I might have to add a symbol here. Some kind of arrow, I should say. So if you play a spell, spell cast impulse on whatever. Okay. Well, this is a bit tricky because spell casting does not have a trigger and it would still be indented. This could be confusing, so I'm not really sure what. Maybe it's just fine as it is. That could also be the case. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let me see. I just played 2 spells. Spell cast impulse 4 on cameo. Okay. And impulse, I think this... I mean, this would be an action, right? Impulse, Kamen takes 5 damage. Explode. So if this was a bit indented, I think this would actually help. Thank you very much for hanging out, Pamela. Have a nice day. I'm going to try it here. I mean, it could still work. What if I make it bigger? What if I make this bold? Does this work? It does. Alright, so I'm gonna say whenever something like this happens, takes damage. Or hits for whatever damage. I think this could be indented, right? Does this make sense? Let's see. Battle log. Action, defense. Let me see if this is working. Show card details for log. Where are the actions added? Add log action physical. Okay, so we have a physical attack. Add to log actions. Oh, I see. Log actions add. Just, oh, okay. So we do not actually get to change the text here. The text gets shown when we are in the battle log. Alright. Display. Close the review. No. We need spawn. Log. Spawn scrollable logs. Display log action. There it is. Alright. If it is a physical attack, do we want an indentation or not? Let me see. Legacy builder, key, replace. Oh my god. So what do we have here? We have a string. There is nothing here that indicates whatever we need. Okay. Target card is not null. Remaining phase. So this is a phase damage. I mean, we could just try and edit like this. Color text, translate. Oh, I think it's here, right? Let's try this. Plus this. We have to add this everywhere. Everywhere where it matters. Magic damage. Materia activation. I don't think we need to activate a materia, so materia activation target. Hello T-Bag, how is it going? Wie geht's? Renderpunk, hello! We are indeed so back. It is time to reap what we sow. String stars effect tick. I think takes damage should have an indication, indentation. Inflicts stun effect not. I think only when I'm healing or damaging. I'm just adding some indentation to the battle log to see if it improves the readability. And for these, I want a different background. I think this could be really fun. Let me see. Yeah. I have, on the weekend, I have finished the battle log with a lot of sweat, blood and tears. I'm exaggerating a little bit. But I optimized the hell out of it. I made it work with controller and stuff. I think there's still one issue, but it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, now I'm trying to figure out what some colorization You're working on the weekends too? I know it's a bad habit. When I have a bit of time on my hands, I usually on Sunday I try not to work. So I also didn't work yesterday, but I did do some stuff for the game in the morning. But on Saturday, in the evening, I sat down for I think 5 hours or so to fix the battle log, and now it looks like this. There's no lag. You can scroll it. It's super awesome, I think. It's also very performant. You have only 6,400 tris and 10,000 words. I don't know if this means anything to you, but I did have 20,000 tris before optimizing it, which is bad. So, I mean, usually the less number, the number, the better. Hello, Nixonari, again. I assume you were gone for like 10 minutes, so... Hello, Nico. Thank you for following. And yeah, so let's see what the indentation looks like. The indentation looks like nothing. Assume the indentation did not work. That's weird. If I add a text here, color text card name, well, maybe it didn't save. I don't know. Let me see. Did it save? We will see. How's the singing going? Yesterday we sang Answers by Nobuo Uematsu. It was really, really cool. I sang the low part, and my wife sang the female part. It was basically something like, I can't remember the text. Ah, yeah. I close my eyes, tell us why must we suffer. Something like that. It was a bit more it was a bit more exaggerated, but something like this. I can picture it, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it is a really cool song. Nobuo Uematsu did some great work there. But yeah, it's going very well. Next time I think we are gonna repeat this song a little bit more because we want to refine some parts, especially the high parts, and we also want to sing the other parts. Like I want to sing the female version as well, and she wants to sing the low version as well. And then maybe we're going to sing the... What is it called? The song from the dwarves from Hobbit. Do I think that the significant other got to be such a cool experience? In the last week we sang Frozen by Madonna, and we were actually harmonizing. That was really cool. Like the trainer that we have, she made us harmonize on different levels and stuff. It was really, really cool. Now that you two are here, I can peacefully leave. Sure that Marshy is in capable hands. Friends are getting ready for BNS. Alright. Got replaced recently today. One of my current filters died doing repairs apparently. What? Oh my god, power outage. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you will hear Sheep Familying a song someday. I mean, you can hear you can hear my wife in the Face in Despair soundtrack today. It's just hidden. But you gotta listen. You can hear her. Before I forgot to mention, Renderpunk's EP is out now on Apple. I don't know if it's on Spotify, but check it out on Apple. What do you mean I want you both? We were singing at the same time in the same song for Face in Despair. You just gotta listen and see which song it is. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah. For some reason this is not working. Spotify being a slowpoke as usual, dude. Yeah, it's slow. Spotify. I was gonna say slowify. Slotify. Spotify is a small indie company. You have to, just like Wave and all the other indie companies, you have to, you know, you have to understand. Slowify. I'll be back if we'll be over before you. Alright. Have fun. Log string healing. Okay, why is this not working? Battle log with fallback. Okay, let me see. This is the legacy. Ah, this is the legacy builder. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just add it at the top, I guess. Actually, I probably cannot do that. I cannot do that, Dave. I cannot do that. Okay, let's undo everything. And then figure out. Oh, it's probably. Oh yeah, yeah. I just realized where it is. We need to add it in the translation file for all of the languages. Do I really want to do that? Can I not find a? I guess I can do that. Yeah. Can I not find a code solution? I think I can. So let's see. Translated key. The legacy builder I don't care about. I should probably care about the legacy builder. I should care about the legacy. That's crazy. I once saw the editor file 9000 speaking like ChatGPT. No way. You need to send me that edit. That sounds hilarious. Does any language still need the fallback? Maybe we will just do it here. It's fine. If key switch key God damn it. I always have to look up what is the case 1, alright. Case 1, no, case, god damn it. Break. And then it's gonna be, what is template? Plus, no, is this plus template. I don't know if that's good. Welcome back, T-Vac. So I was cooking, doing good. How about yourself and why are you singing? Because I like singing. Now my wife and I are taking singing lessons, and we've been to the latest singing session was yesterday. That is what I'm singing. What are you eating? That's the real question. If key is this, oh my god, or then I'm gonna say template is this. Nice, you still need a few though. Wow, thank you very much. I'm eating Bratkartoffeln with sortiertes Gemüse. Alright. Are you singing as well, T-Bag? Log string physical tag. Oh, this is both the same. Oh, it's for faith. I see. I was a metal singer. Nice. So where else do I want this? Do we have something released online that we can check out? So we can give you unwarranted and unasked feedback. I think I want to have magic damage, yes. Yes, but I'm not sure. Well, Fike. First he's dealing out feedback, and then he doesn't even show himself. Wow. Material activation target, that's fine. Logstring start effect, yes, that's what I want. Key is... And then... we have a... what else do we have? Status, I don't care about. Healing effect. Or just log string healing. Both. Key is just healing. Alright. I can only give it up, I can take it, that's fair. Let's see if it works now. Does it? Will it? Because then this is done. Only 2 more to go. Give me some action in the battle log, please. Oh my god, this game is so dark. It's because you're close to despair. Oh. I just had a bug that was caused by starting a save game from a previous build version. Always a bit fascinating, I would say. Hello Gino, how's it going? Emotep! The RenderPunks EP is out, Emotep. Check it out. Oh my god, where's my browser? I'm gonna post it again. It's on Apple because Spotify is slow. Oh, hey, it works. Nice. That actually, I think it actually increases the readability a little bit. Okay, and the next one is, I wanna change the player turn to be... to have a different background. And for that, we have to make this the same background as the trigger. One of the parts in the Sensor remix was called Emotec pattern. Thank you guys, this means the world to me. Making the remix was so fun. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely hear that you had fun. That's very cool. Okay, I'm gonna open this up and then I'm gonna change the color. Wo Sihuan Yinyu. Info background white UI. There it is. I'm gonna change the color of this to match the beige of the trigger. Oh my god. Background. Brainstorm. There it is. It needs to be... I think it needs to be this color. I think it does. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna edit here. Then I'm gonna move it over here so it only this rounded off rectangle is this color. And then I'm gonna say white UI trigger or beige, gold, I don't know. And then we need a hover of this. What is... if it's, I guess hover would be white. Or we can just use the gray one, that's fine, yeah. We can just use the gray one. Alright, if this... Okay, let's see. Log action display. We need a different... My T is gone. We need a different sprite for this. And we need the... Okay, let's open it up in prefabs. Battle log entry or battle log row. We have the bubble background. I think the bubble background is the button, right? Yeah. Oh, so this is already accessible. Cool. Then we need a sprite. Public sprite. It is called... I think I call it beige for some reason. Okay, let's edit. Let's edit. By the way, is the preview on Apple a low bitrate? It sounds a bit low bitrate, like only in the preview. I think they just save on bandwidth there, I guess. Log action, this sprite that we need. Alright, so let's open it up. Let's put it here. Is this now... No, it's still not divisible by 4. Okay, we might have to fix that. That's a bit of a problem. And now we can say... Where is the B? If battle log with fallback. Okay. If key is... I think it's called log string trigger. Apparently not. Oh, it's called... Oh. We have to do it here. We have to do it here. That's fine. That's fine. Then we will say set to beige background. Not sure about the low-res thing. Sounds fine on my end. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for checking it out. I was just trying to trick you into listening. No, I'm just kidding. No. I meant the preview for the Apple Store. I think it was just because it was running inside of Discord. And inside of Discord, in the preview, it sounds a bit low res. So it's nothing to worry about. It's just... I was just asking whether Apple was saving some money here. For no reason. Sprite normal is beige sprite. Then we have sprite. The other ones are fine, right? The other ones are fine. Yes. Okay. So we have normal is beige, and then we need to change the sprite. So we have button, image, sprite is beige sprite, and then we need to change the default color. Why do you guys keep those secret emojis? They are 7TV emojis. So usually when you are in the chat window, you can, for example, say just type ESS and press tab, and then you get assemble like this. But you don't see it if you don't have the 7TV plugin, the browser plugin. So that's also what you need to have. Yeah, I was gonna say type S and press tab. But yeah. Text color is new vector. I don't think I want to have a purely black. So I'm just gonna say 20. What? 20F, 20F, 20F. Something like that. Oh, Blödsinn. New color. These are the moments that make you feel old. Yeah. Lots of things make you feel old nowadays. It never stops. Even just existing, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I am over 30. Yeah, I am over 30, that's true. It's a true statement. What does make you feel old? Well, I would say... Okay, when was the last time that I really felt old? Okay, so walking around town and then seeing all these young people with bags of clothes, like the absolute baggiest clothes I've ever seen. I mean, it was sort of trendy in the 90s as well to have really baggy clothes, but I think they're exaggerating a little bit, you know. It's like, you know, I almost cannot see the human inside of the pile of clothes. This is for example what makes me feel a little old, because I'm like, oh, I guess I'm the I'm the old cranky person now. What is text? What text color is undefined? Are you serious? Are you Siri? Ah, you're right. Oh. Oh. Unity once again was right. I remember baggy clothes and neon green. I remember. You know, I was also one of the 90s kids who had really baggy trousers and stuff, but I mean, it's going a little far nowadays, I would say, you know? The other, what was the other thing that felt old? I mean, of course, when you said PlayStation 5 was 5 years old, I was like, wait a minute, hang on a second. That was a pretty good one. Okay, that is way too much. Holy shit. Let me see. Okay, we can fix this. First of all, we have to change the sprite rendering to full rect. Now, please don't laugh. To be truthful with you, I was poking around on SoundCloud earlier and your cartoons are spot on. It sounds like a barrel. Good old baggy clothes, not close to 40, I actually grew into them. Alright, yeah, that's... Wait a minute, sprite editor. It's disabled during play mode. Fair enough. Unity, fair enough. You win today. 27, apply. Let's continue the quest for a better battle log. Open it again. Play some spells. But when do you guys feel old? Is there such a thing where you're like, oh man? To be honest, it's just generally when going out and seeing young people, I'm like, oh, I guess, that's not me anymore, not like at all. It's crazy. I feel like how is it going with Phase in the Spearman? Are you happy? Any feedback? Oh yeah, I'm doing really, really good. I'm working on this here and going some feedback. I'm doing some playtests with my wife. I'm planning on doing the update a little earlier maybe than end of February, so maybe mid-February, something like that. And also I'm planning to have a public beta test of this, like in a beta branch on Steam, just to get some additional eyes on it. We will see. I don't know. I really like the changes, but you know, the players always have the last word, I would say. I feel like an elder being that was woken from its slumber. Yeah. I haven't heard the name in ages. I remember when SoundCloud turned black that one day, and then it turned blue for some reason. Wow. New cars make me feel old. That's true. No more round headlights, no more small hatchbacks. It's all Chinese EV crossover SUVs with ugly designs and a face that looks like this. Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. Like new cars, whenever they drive around, like electric cars, and they make this like, and you're like, oh, I'm in the future. That's a little true. Yeah, I'm like, oh, where's the clutch? Where do I insert the key on this to turn it on? You just press a button. Oh. All right, man. That sounds great. Fingers crossed for anything to come. Fingers crossed, Renderpunk. Also to you, Imhotep. So when is the live event again? I think it was the 30th or the 31st, right? One of these two. All right, let me see. Is the color already black? Because that does not look like black to me. No, it's not. What is it doing? It is not black. That Unity is not black, so please help me out here. I felt 31st, alright, super excited to play live again. I mean, that sounds really cool. And it's gonna be recorded as well, right? I felt old when I found out that my neighbor's kid is actually a new kid, and now at the same age as the other one before I had remembered. Wow. Complicated, but maybe you'll understand. Yeah, it's like, oh, I know this 6-year-old neighbor or whatever. And then 6 years later, it's like, oh, there's another 6-year-old neighbor, I guess? Or what? Is that the same one? Is it? Wait a minute. But it's the same for I have some step siblings, and one of them was born, I think, 2002 or whatever. It's like they're turning, 25 soon and stuff like that. I'm like, what? How is that possible? I was just 25 years old, right? I was just 20 years old. How is that possible? And why is this still not black? What is going on here? This should turn in all of the colors that I have. Oh, because it says color AAA. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Color text. Oh. Oh ho. Well, let's not do that then. Let's set it to 3. Alright. I can live with that. I can live with a lot of things. On Wednesday, the plumber is going to be here again in the apartment and is going to check out the hole in our wall. Because it is still producing water. Maybe we found the spring. Maybe we found the spring of eternal youth. I don't know. It was hidden in our walls the entire time. We should just, dare to drink from it. Yeah. We would find out. We would find out really soon, I guess. Even better, I felt old when I found out that nobody says hey hey, haha, or lol anymore. But cake and pork, I don't understand anything. Yeah, that's true, yeah. And 6-7 and shit like that. But you know, every generation needs their own numbers, right? We had lead, we had lead was the best one, I would say, yeah. Spring of eternal youth from a lead pipe, indeed. Drink it once and find out if it was the correct pipe. Alright. I mean, it's not bad. Because you can clearly see when something is happening. Let me see, what other colors do we have that could represent this? Because at the moment it's the same color as the scroll bar. I mean, what we could do is you could add some dirt to it. That would already help, I think. You know what that means? We have to open up our favorite angel image. I mean, of course, the other one is that a family member just had a baby. And it's like, oh my god, the baby can sit on the floor all day. I cannot even sit on the floor for like 5 minutes. And I'm already dead. Like sitting on the floor is, I try to do as much on the floor as possible in the gym to not lose the to be on the ground, you know, but it's not easy, man. What if we save this? Did I say gold? I did say gold. Look at this guy. He named it gold. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. I was like, isn't it gonna get squished? And I was like, yeah, I will try it anyway. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Very unfortunate. But it is what it is. What other color could we try? I mean, we could try and make it opaque. Let me see. To think that kids these days haven't seen the world without the prevalence of internet, they don't even know what ADSL is. I don't know what ADSL is, I know what ASL is. I don't know what the D stands for. I mean, it's age, sex, language, but what is the D? My friends evolving into proper parents makes me feel very, very old, yeah. It is, you know, whenever I see kids, babies like that, I'm like, oh yeah, I am definitely on the way out. Goodbye, bird. Even though I still have like maybe another 40 years left. 30 or 40, I guess. I guess 0.6 would work. Okay, what if it's 0.5? That sounds good. And then we could probably use this. Yeah, what if it's just 0.5? Let's try that out. Set page background. We have button image. Sprite. No, it's a color. Is new color. 5F, and then I just realized we need to also find a way to reset. Void reset background, because it's gonna be reused. So we need a normal sprite, public normal sprite. And I'm gonna just add it to 1. Then reset background is display log action. I guess we can just call it at the beginning, and then if it's not, yeah, let's do that. Just call reset background. Because log action is probably not called all the time, right? Where is it called? Spawn log display. Okay, we don't have it here. Reset log displays. Oh my god. Should be fine. Ads are incoming, so you know what that means. We're getting older. We have collectively gotten older by 1 hour, and I'm gonna take a break and stretch my legs. My legs are each 41 years old, so both of my legs combined are 82 years old, if you think about it. You don't think that's how to math? I do. That's how math works. All right. The bed log is empty. Let me see. Bed log. Oh, that is really nice. Yeah, that's really good on the eyes, I would say. I think we found a my eyes are hurting. I think we found a really good solution for the bed log. Yes, now everything is white. What did I do? Love it, that's an upgrade, yeah. I would say as well. I will ship it today. The background of the sprite. Like, that is usually not white. So what is it then? It is white. It has a value of FFFF. Maybe make it also flicker. Yeah, I could also do a marquee where it's going from left to right and stuff like that. Is that used somewhere else? Hang on a second. No, it's not. Like the 80s TV recording? Exactly. That is crazy. Like, I'm using the white UI, which is a black box, and I'm setting it to white, which is usually the exact color that the sprite has. But setting it to this value. Oh! Yeah, that's the reason. I forgot to set the sprite. We can fix that. We can definitely fix that. Alright. And then we will see. Middle of actions, beige background. Same for this one. Alright, then we can figure out the next item on the list. We can actually just go back because that was a good one. Fills up the backlog nicely. Okay. I think it helps. Like, you see the fight turn. Fight player turn. Let me fight a little bit more. Do you like to eat hot? I do like spicy food, if that is what you're asking. Yes. I really like spicy food. For example, we have this new place. We are going to a place currently a lot where I eat. I will show you what I'm eating. Actually, I think I have a photo of the spicy one. Somewhere, maybe? Yeah, this was it. Like, this is avocado, toasted bread, and these are fresh slices of chili. It's so good. And this on the right is a spicy bean paste with pepper and stuff, and also radishes. Like, this entire thing is, I would say, very spicy. And I usually like to add a lot of pepper to my food. Pepper, onions, bell pepper and stuff, yeah. I like spicy food. Am I going to die now? Was it always my destiny? Alright, enemy healed. I'm just gonna add anything here. Let's see what the battle log looks like now. I think it helps. It might be a bit overkill, but... So this is fight turn 2. Player turn 3, fight turn. And then it says fight ends. I think it helps, there's a bit more separation. Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Alright, luck says plus 20%. Okay, I'm gonna go to materia. There is a description wrong. Materia. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Maybe I will cling you of glass of fermented chilies if I see you. Oh my god. Additionally to bread are better baked inside the bread. It's like the bread from hell. Minus the class? I mean, sure. Absolutely, man. Somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Should say 50%, so this is fixed now. Oh yeah, there is a strange text behind the run creator for some reason. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say that a song of mine was used in an anime video. Once again, this was not the first time. Let me see if I can find it. Notifications. There it is. So my song from Cat and Betty was actually used in this video. And again, it has 10,000 views. I don't know what is happening. I mean, it's synced really nicely, so to be fair. Yeah, and you can check it out here. Yeah, dude, Toho is fucking big. It's really big. One Punch Man. You know what? One Punch Man would be funny. Like a dancing One Punch Man to this music. I would watch that. Alright, let's figure out the strange text behind this form. Start. There is a text here and it says with a curse. I mean, it sort of looks interesting, but that is not on purpose. What did I do? I think it's this one, right? No. Oh. Start with a curse. Ah, it's selected. It is not selected. No, we will just not use it. Goodbye. That's that. Then we have lucky attack parasite is wrong in the battle log. Alright. And we also need to check if Tiny is ever activated. Alright, so this is now gone. Let me continue. And then we're gonna build a card. We have attack, parasite, and tiny. I think it's only... Yeah, okay. We need to save this. We need to open it up here. Kokabil. Kokabil. And right here we can change the material. So we'll say on attack. I think it's called inflict parasite. Right? Right? Parasite and tiny, okay. Inflict parasite for what was it? I don't know, let's put it to 15%. And add another one. Oh, there is another one. Ah, martyr, we can change this to, what was it? Lucky, yeah. Lucky on attack, inflict parasite, and tiny. Inflict tiny. So the question is, can we ever inflict tiny with this? Let's open it up. We have attack, parasite, and tiny. And this should all trigger at some point. Okay, tiny was definitely there. Oh, it got... Oh my god, it got... it got fractured. That's bad for testing. Let's try it again. But I think it already worked, so I don't think there is anything we need to fix. Yeah, even died. But the other thing that we need to fix is it was poison? No. It was cooldown, patience, carnage. Oh, these are... Okay, red is the enemy. Okay. I think maybe I need to change the colors of the names. Patience, yeah. Absolutely. Attack, there it is. Cast 20 on demon, cast 20 on demon. It should probably show the percentage, but I don't think it matters that much. Anyway, let's at least take a look at it. So if we have a battle log, casts, we have the log action display, casts for card name. But this is the legacy one. Alright, so this is, okay, cast is in the material activation, and then we need the material value. Material value. Okay, so maybe it gets saved wrongly already. That's fair enough. Then we need to say that every time this is added, add log material activation. So where is the value? Oh, it has the full save state? No. This is the material value. Okay. Add log action material activation. Where is this used? Log action material activation. This is in cards, yes. Alright. Get current value. So here's the... This is interesting. Does it have get current value for... No, it does not have anything. Percentage? Oh, no. Huh. What? That would mean... Success. Let me see. Get success chance is plus... Okay. Well, that is weird. That is weird. I think what needs to happen is get current value needs to be +5 by default. Get success change. Okay, so what we can do is, if this is a... Right here. Log material activation. If we don't really know if it's activated by chance, do we? Attach material by chance. No, we don't. That's crazy. No, we do have something like that. Card manager. by chance. Activated by chance. I do have a function like this, I know. Is material activated by chance? There it is. I was not imagining things. So, if inventory by chance, then I can give it the attached material. Is it gonna do anything spicy every time? Okay. No, I think the relations dictionary is only added once. That should be fine. I hope. So if it is activated by chance, we need to give it the other value. I hope this is relatively safe on performance. Get success chance. Get current value. Alright, this should be it. So now the number in the battle log is the same as on the card, which is, you know, which is important. It would seem it is important. Let's see, play. Alright, next one is gonna be fun. And I do not mean it in the literal sense. Attack should be attack parasite 40 and 25. So it should actually be correct now. Yes. So we have attack, cast parasite 40 on demon, which is 40% and 25%. That is much better. Spell casts heal 10, so the regular value also still works. Okay. Alright. So the next one, make sure reloading a run only works the same as for standard Lakama pack. So currently the thing that I don't like is that you can restart the run and you get a different deity every time. And I think what I want to do is I want to have it fixed like the starter pack, because otherwise you encourage that players just abandon the run and then restart and stuff like that, and I think that's a bad thing. I don't know. So what is currently happening is buffed weak poison 4. So the Lakama pack is fixed, which means if I just restart a run, it should be the exact same thing. Yeah. Alright. And we're gonna do the same for the deities. Where is that used? Or even set? Let's go to card game manager. My favorite card game manager. Save. Lakama. Next run. Save material. Generate. Generate Lakama rewards. I think it's somewhere. Oh, Lakama for new run. There it is. Accidentally found it. Set Lakama starter pack, and I think it is called in once every. Yeah, okay, this is it. So we're gonna make a new one, a new function like this. Public void. And we have to be really careful because we have to make sure that the old save games are still working. Set start deities. Oh, deities. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting the... Anyway, get random general for current map node. And then we're just gonna generate them and set them for deities for new run. Whatever that means. Let's also give it a new list. For new run. There we go. So, at the start of the run, we will get the chosen deities. I think it's actually in field deck, right? Yes. It's right here. It is right here. So what we need to do is we need to find 2 Ella names and then we just can apply them here. So is there a while here? Find next special. Oh. Okay. We have enemy spawner. Oh my god. Enemy spawner. Special ally. No, actually I want a list. Deities for new run. Let me see how far we can go. Total turn is 0. Okay, that is something for later. I'm gonna say list. Enemy spawner. Special ally. Chosen deities. Is deities for new run. There we go. Also, we have to ignore. Yeah. Find next. Okay, this is nämlich the suddenly German. This is the selection for the one that you set yourself. So we kind of have to ignore this one. 4 and E is 0. I is smaller than 2. I plus plus. 3 aus dem dialect, yeah. That's kann passieren. You know what I always find so interesting? My mind, like when I say numbers, my mind always says them in German. It just defaults to German. So I have to, whenever I say like 1, 2 or 3 or whatever, it is much easier to just say them in German. I don't know why that is. Okay, deities for new run. We have a list. Enemy spawner. Special ally. Deities. Is new list or whatever. I never paid attention to that, but you're right. It's the same for you? That's crazy. Numbers in our native tongue are too deeply engraved in our minds. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that is true. Find next special ally. Oh, I can just move this down. And I will say this. And then I'm gonna say deities. Add found ally, yes. Return. This and so we have 2 chosen deities. Now the first one will always be the one that we selected, so we're just gonna ignore that. But if not, then we're just gonna take chosen deities, total turned. That's yeah, that should work. Alright. What is Unity laughing about? Oh. Deities for next round. So we're gonna have a list. It's the same here. Oh, thank you, Emotep. Thank you very much. We have a list of special allies. And we're gonna say new for new run. Right here. And then, since this needs to be a string list, we're just gonna have a new string, a list of strings. I wasn't aware that was a thing. I'm literally a boomer when it comes to Twitch. Oh. Yep, pre-primes up, man. Is new list. I mean free, you know how it goes. But it's basically stealing money back from Bezos, so and giving it to me. So you can choose. You can choose Bezos or me. You know? It sounds great. I totally misspelled that one. That's better. For each enemy spawner, special ally in chosen deities. Very hard choice. Add ally.name. Give me the name. Give me the names. No, I will never tell them. I will never tell you the names. Okay, we have saved them for next run, and now we just need to read them. Fill deck. Deities when we run. There it is. We can just on the one hand we get Bezos oddly shaped rockets. Very odd. Very oddly compensating rockets. On the other hand, maybe have remastered. You know what they say, be careful what you wish for. Half Gig Aim Remastered is a tough project, man. Usually with remasters you have to be like I already faced the same issue with the trilogy re-release because I had to change, the music and stuff. It was I had to do it because it was all copyrighted material. But I knew that I would step on some nostalgic toes. But there was no other way. It was a birthday sacrifice. List string. Give me the names. Give me the names. What is Lakama for new run? Yeah. Lakama. No, I did not want to write here, but thank you. Lakama for new run. There it is. So I see. Okay, let's not do that. Deities when you run. So what I need to do is I don't need to do this. I need to find. Is this a name? That is a name. That's really cool. Okay. Got it. So we have the deity names and we can just say blah. If that works, I'm gonna eat a protein bar. Total turns. I guess it. Yeah, I guess it will. I guess it will work. That looks really good. So now the problem is, we should remove that. If this is null, yeah. So, chosen deities. If this is null, then I have to do this. I mean, it's fair. That's fair. Chosen. Also, if deity names is null, or I'm about to finish the inscription. Only took me a year. Wow, it's a really good game though. Otherwise, I mean, I should write it like this. If it's not null, and count is greater than 0, else, found ally is deity, chosen deities, total turned. Okay, so now we have a backup for when we don't have this value. Yeah, that's interesting. What was the hardest thing about you've encountered during development of Faith in Despair? I should say myself. Like standing in my way, in my own way, almost. That was a challenge. Like I had to learn a lot while making this game. I don't know if this is a cop-out answer, but I was very naive at the beginning. I was for certain aspects of the game. So the hardest thing while making Faith in Despair is actually having to learn a lot of new things, both about myself and about making a game. I think this is the answer, yeah. Because otherwise, I mean, let me look at the features. Nothing is. I would say everything was a bit of a challenge, but a challenge I kind of knew I would overcome, because nothing here is rocket science, you know. I think you can do this as well. If you take it one step at a time, you can do this. So I would not say this is, I don't know. I mean, I can say, you know, balancing and stuff is kind of hard, but even that is, even that you can figure out, because you can take a look at how players respond, how testing goes and stuff. So you have a lot of data. And if you have a lot of data, then you can respond to it and you can change it. But the reason sometimes game development is hard is because of the unseen data of the things outside of the game, the person making the game. Because yeah, when you're lacking certain skills or lacking certain knowledge, or just are not, you know, you get a lot of feedback and you're not ready to receive it yet, stuff like that. I think this is the hardest thing in Faith in Despair. God fucking damn it. And also this. Also this. But yeah. Ach so. No, I don't know. Like, for example, the changes to the battle log that I did just now, they were really hard. It took me 3 days to make them. But in the end, it's just bashing my head against the wall, because you know what the outcome will be like. And You just have to find a way to get there. So the toughest thing is the things that you don't know yet that will be needed in the game. But I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know. How would you rate refactoring? Refactoring is, I think, a really fun activity, because once I refactored the lanes here, how they work and stuff, now that you can put them on a stack and stuff like that, I think this is really, really fun. And again, refactoring, usually when you refactor stuff, you have a very simple goal in mind, and you just have to figure out how to go there. And usually in refactoring, it's like, yeah, you're opening up a can of worms. This is a bad analogy. But then you have to find a new home for the worms, or something like that. I don't know. You just have to find a way to make all of the worms happy. I don't know if that makes sense. One of the hardest things in Faith in Despair, while making Faith in Despair, is also making sure that people know about it. So I'm not saying marketing is the hard thing. I'm just saying getting the word out and stuff, and yeah, letting people know that it exists, and then making sure that people actually want to play it. Yeah. Because you can sit here for 3 years, but if nobody wants to play it, or if you don't know why, that's an awful feeling. Does this answer your question? Again, the hardest thing that I did for Faith in Despair was probably Gamescom. Gamescom and that one publisher meeting or whatever, workshop. Those were really, like, I had to face myself, I had to face my own demons. I had to get out of my comfort zone. All for the game. I knew I wanted to make a really good game, or like the best game that I can make, let's put it that way. And I just didn't know how to get there. So I had to face really tough feedback. Thank you for that. Okay. Well, thanks for the question. Much respect, you're a one-man army. Yeah, unfortunately that will not help me in the rest of the world. I don't know why I said that. In a way, your faith for the game filled you with the faith in yourself. Yeah, this is a funny outcome, huh? Follow-up question, how long did you develop Faith in Despair, and did you have like a budget you could live off? I worked on this since, god damn it, I think it was July, no, wait a minute, March 2023? And let me see, when did I make the first screenshots? Screens and videos. So one of the first screenshots was made in May 2023, yeah, and it looked like this. I mean, this was the, probably seen it already, so, because I keep showing it. This was the prototype for the game. And yeah, this was in May 2023. In terms of budget, I did this while having a full-time job. So I worked for 38 hours in the beginning. I don't know when I reduced it. I did reduce my hours to 30 hours at some point during the making of Faith in Despair, because then I had a full Friday just to work on this game, which was really, really cool. And then, so there was like no budget. I just worked in my free time and from the money that I got from a job. And then I think the next step was 20 hours, if I remember correctly. Because I had a... Was it that or was it something else? I don't know. I think it was. Damn it, I don't even remember. I think it was something like that, yeah. Because that was the point where I got a second job in the as a freelancer in the gaming industry. I worked for a German game studio for 3 or 4 months, and this was the point where I started to work for the other company less and less. And after that gig ended, I switched to full-time freelance. So now I work Monday and Tuesday as a freelancer, and the rest of the time for this game. And the freelance gig is still paying for game development. So yeah, that's the current. That's how it is currently. Let's start a game. Now we should have the following: Buffed Vegan Poison, yes. We should have Dumar and Kokabel. They are still the same. Backed by Adlever. Ever thought about teaching? I do a bit of teaching in the... There is an Austrian game dev group. It is called PGDA, and there's a mentoring program where I try to, give other people who are new to game dev or whatever, give them some feedback and stuff on their projects. That is what I do at the moment. That would be my dream, like 10 to 20 minutes a week at a job and rest, just try to get some games on. Yeah. Hours. Yeah, I was like, shoot, it was hours, but yeah. We are still not out of the woods just yet. I would like to... I mean, making a living from games is very tough. So I will have to do that for the foreseeable future, I would say. Okay. If that is empty... I mean, we could probably do that here. For each enemy spawner, special ally. And then we're gonna say deity names, add allied name. And afterwards we can just set it. It's beautiful. Yes. But yeah. I was making games for music for most of my life while having a full-time job. And I remember, for example, Half-Baked Sunrise was particularly tough because I did not only have a full-time job, but I also had a commute of 1 hour. So in the morning I was driving 1 hour to work in the worst possible traffic. I always use this time to listen to the music I'm currently working on. And in the evening I had another hour back home. And then I remember I always came home at around 7 p.m. Then I quickly just, took a shower and had a quick lunch. And I always had this contract with myself that at 8 p.m. I would at least work for an hour on Half-Baked Sunrise. This was my deal with myself. it did not always succeed. Sometimes I would just sit down at 8 p.m. and it was like just opening a map file and then just changing one brush or whatever and then just closing everything again, just watch a movie. So because sometimes I was just too exhausted. But yeah, that was the reality. I could imagine you in a row with a hat teaching nice, hopeful little victims how to survive developing games. Okay, maybe that is my future. Let me write it down. A row with a hat. I am trying to, you know, again, as I said, I'm trying to be to help people with them inside of the mentorship program as best I can. As a crucial. Okay, this is working. But it's not always easy because I just had a mentee. Oh, one of the previous mentees. Who make games for different reasons. It is always a bit challenging to get on common ground, or to find common ground, I should say. Yeah, whole material. Okay. This should be the same now. It's still not the same. Okay. Let's try that. I should also mention that my wife is playing a big role in this. So she is the reason I actually was able to reduce my hours to 30. This was the start of everything. Because I remember her coming into the room where I work, and she saw me, like she saw my face, and I was just beyond, you know. Like you could see it in my face. Like I was just so exhausted and just done, you know. And then she said, "What if you just try reducing it to 30 hours?" And I'm like, "Really? You know, can we do it?" So we just calculated everything and we figured it out, and yeah, that was pretty much the start. She is the best, absolutely. You covered the entire spectrum of required skills. I think that's extremely rare and valuable. Well, first of all, I mean, you know, you always have to, I guess, I don't know. It is invaluable, yes. Benjamin Sasser. Let's try it again. Start. Buff, weak, and poison. Erhol und Kuschel. Okay, wait a minute. Is it the same now? Shikena and Duma. I'm confused. Oh, no, it's still not working. Okay, let's see what the file says. To be honest, that is one of the reasons why I'm streaming, because I would like to find other like-minded people, and I already did find other people that are in the same boat or that are just starting out. So I can, like, if they have questions or whatever. That is one of the reasons I decided to start streaming, because I was like, if other people are out there with similar problems to me or that I had in the past, if I can help them, then that would be really cool. For new run. Dietes for new run is empty. Okay. Well. This is in fill deck, right? So this when you run should give me something. Debug log. Oh, I see. Or count is 0. There it is. That's the problem. Debug log. Adding to new, adding for new run. Ella.name. But since you said covered the entire spectrum of required skills, that is something that is hard to sell. Because usually, and this sounds very stupid, I don't know, but people don't believe you. Whenever you say, yeah, I made this game myself and whatever, then it sounds really weird. I don't know. But I'm just tooting my own horn, so I will shut up. Okay, what do we have? Shekina answer Hackwheel. So we need to start a new run. Start. Okay. What do we have for next run? We're loading bosses, adding new run. Jaholen and Nasburger. Okay, do we have them in the deck now? Yes. So if we save now, or just return a title and start a new run. There they are. That's cool. So let's have 3 fights. There's one thing that I'm looking forward to doing, and that is more podcasts. I'm actually in talks with another streamer at the moment, and we are setting up our first podcast. Like we just want to have a test run. He agreed to do it, so in one of the next streams, we're gonna have the first episode of this game dev podcast. It's gonna be really exciting because, and I will tell you this now, the reason I'm doing this is because, and podcast would be huge, yeah, we will see. The reason I'm doing this is because there was a podcast that is called Webcomics Weekly. This was one of my absolute favorite podcasts, and I listened to this while working on Half-Click Sunrise. You can see this was 2009, 2008, 2007. This was one of my huge inspirations back then while working on Sunrise. And it's not... It is about 4 comic artists, and they would just talk. They would just talk about the current situations, what problems they're facing, what they're just experimenting with and stuff like that. It was so inspiring and motivating. It was so cool. And if we can do like a tiny slice of that with just an hour every now and then, I think this would really, really be cool. This is the idea behind it. I'm just gonna link this to you. I don't know if the site even works. Let me see. Can you even listen to this here? You can, okay. We're probably not gonna have this music or whatever. We're just gonna... We will see. We're just gonna... Is it going to be in English? Yes, yes. But remember, we're just gonna start it and just test things out. It's not gonna be a regular thing for now. We just want to see if it works at all or how people respond to it. But yeah, this is the idea. I wanted to do this for a while, and I think I found somebody who I could work with on a thing like this. But yeah, this podcast, man, this was so good. Like, one of the things that they said at some point was, can I be a first guest? We will figure it out. Like the first episode, I think it's just gonna be us two, the other host basically, and then we will just figure out our rhythm or whatever, what we are doing basically, and then I think if we like it and if we can make it a regular thing, then we will think about having guests. That is the thought in my mind right now. But I wanted to say that the Webcomics Weekly, one of the things that they had was, this was the early days of Patreon, right? And one of the artists or comic artists was like, no, he was like hesitating and stuff, and I don't know what people are gonna say and stuff like that, or if the tiers are going to be correct. And you know what? The other comic artists, they just told him, dude, you just need to start. You need to start it, and then you can always readjust it later. And this was so important for me to hear as well. Like, it's just so simple, right? Nowadays, like, yeah, of course, you just need to start it, right? No big deal. But this was one of the things that I still remember today. So if we can make a podcast that can inspire other people to just go and do whatever they feel like, or maybe take a smaller step towards the dreams, then I think this could be a success. Yeah. You're always cooking up the next big thing. I don't know if this, but yeah, I'm trying to do stuff, yeah. But then get someone better than me. I only want to be a guest if you won't have guests. Okay. We will see. Like, again, we will figure it out. It might not work at all, so, and then we will just not do it anymore. I don't know. We are going to do it live though, so if it's happening, then it's gonna be in one of the next streams. We don't know which one yet, but yeah, it's gonna be live, so we will have chat. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but you know, we are both streamers, so it's like we kind of feel better if chat is here. You could have a guest questions section where people record a voicemail for you to answer live. Now think about it, even just reading out message would be cool. Yeah, that is why we will have chat. Because if we are stuck on a conversation or whatever, and then chat could give us additional questions. So this is just a natural way of having more content for the podcast. I only talk in Arnie voice. Get to the chopper. Wait up. TTS, let's go. Just in the middle of a super honest discussion about why we even make games and why games are fun, and then you have like TTS saying, I owe you 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 cents. And stuff like that, yeah. Welcome to the HQ Podcast episode 1. Oh my god. In a weird way, that would be really hilarious. Like, I don't even know what we still don't know the mystery of this. But yeah. Yeah, we don't even have a name yet, so we will see. Unless I actually got something cooking, then better get me on a podcast. Oh. I mean, we could have you cooking in the background. And then we're like talking about pricing your game, and then, hey T-Bag, what are you currently doing? And he's like, yeah, I'm throwing the spaghetti into the boiling water. And then it's gonna boil for like 30 minutes. Did anyone... Renderpunk has figured it out. I think it's a Russian meme or whatever. So I guess it's some kind of Russian troll who really hates Halfquake. He's like, I'm gonna put Ash here in the Halfquake creators chat every time he streams for the rest of my life, if it's the last thing I'll do. I just wanted to say, I talk about doing something at least an hour every day, made me close on a 117 started Unity. Nice, that's good to hear. It's hard to explain what HK means. Yeah, I mean, I have looked it up, but yeah, I'm already reading up on it. Oh no. Okay, maybe it's time for an ad break. Let me see. Let me first kill these two. Yeah, this was, I mean, I have a second channel where I wanted to upload more videos like these. I have not found my groove with those yet, but maybe I will try again. Like, if anything that I leave the world with is I want to inspire other people to do whatever they feel like doing, and to not feel shame for doing what they want to do. Like, for example, we had a friend recently and he wanted to sing, and I'm like, yeah, let's sing together. And he's like, really? Isn't that really awkward? And I said, yeah, but if it's awkward, then you're on the right path. Be right back. Just don't start about doing push-ups. I'm too tired for it. Just do 100 push-ups every day. It's gonna be really good for you. I'm also gonna get injured for the rest of life. Dude, I'm currently reading a book called it is called, damn, where is it? Can I search this online? Frederick. It is called, oh yeah. I'm currently going through this book because a friend recommended it to me. And it's really interesting, but it's also, I mean, it also explains a lot about common injuries and stuff. And it's like, do I really want to know about, you know, a tear in this muscle over here? I mean, I should know about it, but now I'm even, I don't know. Now I'm aware of it, you know? Do I want to be aware of that? I don't know. Wait, I was doing 100 push-ups because of One Punch Man. Is that not good? Do you want to one punch someone? I mean, if that is your goal. If that is your goal, then yeah, maybe you should try it. Oh. We did not do it. Oh no. For new run. Is there a... You could diagnose any type of injury like Dr. House? I never watched Dr. House, to be honest. Set starter Lakama. Oh, this is never used. Oh, okay. Well, if you never use a function, then it cannot work. That's what it is. It's a well-kept secret among programmers. You never know when you need it, that's true. Alright, let's play another 3 fights. Wait, is this actually checking? Okay, checking exactly 3 fights. Cool. So we have Outspoken Yahoo. If I if I win 3 fights, then it should change next round. Let's see if that is true. That's what chairs are made for. I never tour foldable chairs. Spoken like a true death metal singer. Undertaker mode, dude. This, yeah. Okay, we are back to what makes you feel old. I was a huge Undertaker fan. The overweight Undertaker. 2 brains, 0.5 thought. I see. Ouch. So if I restart this run, we should have different deities in our deck. The universe told me to procrastinate. Visual Studio needs an update. It's funny how the universe works like that sometimes, yeah. It's just like some cosmic blip. Okay. If we start a new round, what happened? If we start a new round, then we should have different deities. Is that true? It is. Oh my god. And these should be in the same one. Uziel and Arariel. Yes. That's really good. I think. I don't know. Success! Next up, what do we have? Alright, we have... Inspiration, give it Jason that inspires status. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. We can try. We can try doing that. Let's take a look at this. Damage taken, healed, heal, and Demon 6. That should be relatively easy to solve. I think. Yeah, because card events should only appear when the card is up or facing up. Yeah. That's true. Alright. We need a few things here. First of all, we're gonna save. And then we're gonna load. Damage taken, healed, Demon 6. Okay. I think the order is important here. Jason, what is the name? Uziel. Then we need, what did we say? Damage taken, healed, Demon 6. Okay. Damage taken, on damage taken. On heal. 2 more. I think this should be it, yeah. Then we're gonna say heal. 1 is fine. And summon lesser demon. Alright. That doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's put it to fight. Redraw, please. Oh, I don't have any gold to redraw. Sure. Damage taken and heal. So, I think this should just be buried now. Yeah. Oh, now it just works? Aha. Maybe it needs to be... I don't know. Maybe it needs more lanes. That could be it. That could be it. So, let's see. Can we find... Can we find more lanes? There is also one thing that I wanted to change. I think it would be cool if every fight has at least 3 lanes. Oh, there was a... Damn it. But not always all of the lanes are used, you know, by the enemy. I think that could be cool. But having 3 lanes, for example, I don't know, you could set... I know that one person said that having more lanes would be nice because sometimes you have a combo among your cards that only works with at least like 3 lanes or whatever. Or works better with 3 lanes, right? So I think it could be cool. Also, I don't really... I think that only having 2 lanes is a bit weird. So I'm gonna put this over here and then we will see. Yeah, there's no weird effect. That's strange. Okay, let's see for even more lanes maybe. Because I swear there was a weird bug. Just a visual bug. Let's try it again. You're gonna have damage taken. And heal and demon. And there should be a visual bug. There is no visual bug. Alright, so maybe I accidentally fixed this somehow, I don't know. I don't even know what how could I have fixed this by accident? I have no idea. Maybe with more frames? Maybe that's the difference. Let's try it again. No, not really. Okay. Well, I will then just ignore that, I guess. Until somebody mentions it. I have no idea what to do there. Well, you know, that's fine. Let's remove that. Do I want to give an inspiration status? Let's see. I'm gonna return to title, starting the run. What is the one with inspiration? Ah, there. No, that's not it. There it is. Shekina. Okay, we need Shekina. Please. We can just write it into the meta file now, which is actually kind of funny. That's cool. For new run. Shekina. Oh, I did see a video about the empires. History of the world, something like that. Yeah. That was really cool. I mean, this, I think this guy has made similar videos before, but that was a really cool one. That was really nice. Because, for example, I did not know about... what's this part? There was a giant-ass empire. Okay, I did not know about the Holy Empire. The Holy Roman Empire. Like, I knew about the Roman Empire, but I didn't know that the Holy Roman Empire was basically a precursor for Germany. I did not know that. That's crazy. And it lasted for 400 years apparently. Oh no, 1,000 years. But it started 400 years after the actual, like, Roman Empire. But yeah, also the Mongolians. Mongol Empire, just taking everything. But yeah. That's crazy. Dude, the Mongols. Holy shit. They're taking everything. Oh my god. I also didn't know about Golden Horde. That's a really cool name. Use the paint bucket tool. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell? This was really funny. I shouldn't say funny, but interesting. Also here you can see the Ottoman Empire clashing against Hungary and then later on clashing against Austria. There it is. Like there's a... We have a... Here it is, yeah. Here in Austria we have a huge like history with the Ottoman Empire. It's like, yeah. They used to be around here. That is a really cool one. I'm a descendant of the Golden Horde. There you go. The Golden Horde is a really, really cool name, I should say. That's really cool. And then suddenly you have Russia. And you know what's so funny is that China is just doing its own thing. Like everybody else is just, you know, expanding and whatever. And China is just going from Ming to King, Xing, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger now. Well, you know, it's just staying in the corner a little bit. Also, Korea just was, what is it called? Joseon? Oh yeah, that's a very interesting video. But you know, soon there's gonna be United States everywhere. Yeah, interesting. I haven't written my first line of script and I'm already scope creeping ideas into my 2D practice project. Wow. That's exciting. That is exciting. Return title, start a new run. Inventory. There we have it. Inspiration. So when I put this down, let's save. So it gets. We have, yeah. Let's load. We have 6 now, and when you put it down, it says 9. It should have a. It could have a buff here. I'm not sure about that. Scope creeping is such a cool word. I'll add it to my vocabulary. Yeah. There's actually a game called Scope Creep. It's by Fullbox, who is currently, I think he was streaming earlier. Shout out to Fullbox. You should play Europa Universalis. I learned most of my history from those games. Oh. Yeah, I heard about those. It has mixed reviews. Why? Patch your game. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, Inspiration in Materia. Alle Verweise suchen. Yeah. Jason cars have modifier. That's such an elegant solution though. I don't know. Okay. Is this used anywhere else? No, it's just this is a really cool solution. But yeah, I guess so if we play a card, I don't know. That will make everything much more complex. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. This is not important for now. Okay. Run creator tabs. We could make a new background here, yeah. Okay, this is a big change. Should we try it? Let's see what else is on the list. I mean, we have a lot of bugs. You know, we have a lot of bugs. We should probably start working on them at some point. You're asking about the hardest thing about Faith and Despair, right? Chasing bugs. Chasing bugs is a task that is quite an ordeal. All you want to do is make a game, but while doing so you produce bugs and they have to be killed. So it's this weird thing where whenever you build new stuff, you have to there's gonna be some side effects. You never can be 100% sure. Okay. You can call me an arachnophobe with all the bugs I found. True. One of the big things is that damage taken needs to trigger after damage has been taken. Several people have mentioned this, including a Trello post. I don't think it's trivial, but let me see. Let me see. Because yeah, that was afraid of. That's crazy, man. Like a lot of these. What is that? Ally attack. Why does it trigger damage taken on ally attack? Huh? Oh, because wait a minute, what? Ally attack. Set position, get total attacks for card. Attack activates. Okay, never mind, that's not what we want. Oh, that's okay, that's only the yeah, okay. Trigger type. Does this really happen before? Oh, it does. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the hit happens and okay. Yeah, this needs a So this needs to change. Crazy. All of this needs to change. I think I can just remove it actually. Because when I have this, and I will just move it into hit, because there is a check for damage triggers somewhere. Get scale factor for damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah yeah, check damage triggers. There it is. So I assume I can just put it here and then we'll say why is that not used? Trigger activate materials for cards. I could say if damage taken and just move it to here. That would remove a lot of code. That would indeed remove a lot of code. That's crazy. And you know what? Removed code is debugged code. That is what they say. Alright. Let's do it. I'm gonna make a commit first. Just to have everything clean before I do this. Start deities. What else do we have? Some minor fixes and stuff. I think this was the main one, right? Yeah, I think this is the main one. Battle log formatting. Minor fixes. Alright. So now we can gleefully change the code and always return to it if Something is broken. I'm gonna remove all of this. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm going to regret this. But maybe it's also going to be worth it. I don't know. We will see. On damage taken. What is that? Oh my god, this is inside of steel HP. Sure. I don't care about this one anymore. That's really good. Yeah, everything is in hit done. That's good. No, I think this is a good change overall. But we will see. The problem is, I think, undoing this. I mean, we can just always restore the commit, right? So nothing is lost. And who knows, maybe it will actually patch a hole that we accidentally left out. So what is this? This is card activation on sequence. Activate card on card. Okay. Every time we have activate card on card. What is that? On damage taken. If you immune to damage, we won't trigger on damage taken. That is true for now. Okay, but we're going to change this as well. But every time activate card on card is used, and the trigger type, trigger activate materials for targets. So this is Let me see. Activate card on card. Oh, it's only used 4 times. And all of these are on damage taken. Okay, that's really good. So that means we can remove it. You know what? This change is not that bad actually. Yeah. This change is actually good. I'm gonna remove it. And move it to hit. Inside of the damage triggers. Oh my god. If not has been damaged. Okay. Trigger activate material for target, and it's gonna be materia. Trigger type on damage taken. What is the what does that mean? Shouldn't it be damage source card? I don't know. I will just follow the script. But if not has been damaged. No, I think that's it. What does that do? Given card. Okay. Alright. Let's just go with it. Go with the flow and see where it leads. On damage taken, all is empty. Okay. In theory, that's it. But only the test will show us. Age of Mythology is so much fun. I'm currently playing the Chinese. And you have awesome god powers. They have one of the characters has a cool ability where some of the farm fields, they just generate instantly. So you never really have to worry about food. That's really cool. Wait a minute. Does this always... Hang on 1 second. Hit. If I'm in the damage triggers, trigger active for target. Oh, it does not have... Okay. It actually checks if this has a target. Well... This should happen before that, though. Okay, yeah, we need to be a bit more conscious about that. That's crazy. It waits for 4 frames at least every time something gets hit. If has trigger. On damage taken. Because every time you yield a turn, it's another frame. Oh, it just saved. Damn it. So I think what we have to do is we also can... On magic damage taken. Here's why this change is really important, because magic damage taken was already after the damage was taken. So, yeah. This was of course necessary. So we have on magic damage taken. I don't think this is in the player pool though. I don't think it is. This is just living rent-free in the code. On first damage taken, this is definitely available. So this is a bit better now. We're saving 3 frames every time something gets hit. Nice. I mean, activate cards with trigger. This all of these should have a check beforehand. But because I'm sure some of these have a check beforehand, right? No? They should have a check if cards with trigger exist. That is a bit scary, but cards with trigger exist. There it is, yeah. Ah, it's because activate cards with trigger. This is a bit different, I guess. Ah, because you can... Aha. Okay, yeah, you would have to check the array that you're giving it. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but anyway. Whew. Once you get into the deep end of the code, into the Mariana Trench of your own code, you will find strange creatures lurking, waiting. Okay, we have creature played. We don't have any of the required triggers, unfortunately, but we will make sure that we do once this fight is over, right now. And we will see. Do we have a damage taking trigger? No, let's add it. Materia inventory. Not a full hour, but close enough. My triangle can move. Tomorrow shooting bullets. Oh wow! Congratulations on making the triangle move. That is a huge thing. No, I'm not not kidding, dude. That is how I started too. Making something move with input is one of the most basic things. So yeah, like I actually have to think about how I do it because I would probably have to somehow rewire the rewired input, then have a script on an object and translate the input to some kind of float or whatever. So this is, yeah, I would say this is not that easy. It sounds easy, but it's you do have some bit of thinking to do. Action trigger on damage taken. Making some Space Invader clone. I just wanted to do that to repeat the move and game object initializing stuff. That is a really good practice, yeah. I think that's really cool. Man, I should do a a Space Invader clone as well. After that, I'm gonna do some chasing stuff. Oh, so whenever you kill an enemy ship, then it just spawns a giant chaser file somewhere on the hard drive. Don't steal my ideas. Oh no! I'm gonna make a clone out of your Space Invaders clone. Okay, I'm gonna save. And when I damage this, it should weak. Okay, inflict weak after damage taken. There it is. There it is. Spellcast Impulse 5 on Tarok. Sorry, Tarok. Tarok gains overcharge. Damage taken. Tarok casts weak on Boltis. Boltis gets weak for 10 turns. So why is the thing not working here? I don't know. It's Space in Jason. Did you know the universe is just made of an entirely too large JSON file? Everything is JSON. Even the midi-chlorians, they're just JSON. Wait a minute. Okay, so display, log action display. And now show display. Show? What is the name of this? There's a weird issue here. At Shadow Ghosts are just JSON streams that weren't closed. No. A missing closing curly bracket. No. They are asking the Cheddar Ghost, why are you still here? And you're like, my bracket was never closed. I'm an open bracket. My first coding joke, I already feel like a geek. That's how it goes, man. Oh my god. Wait a minute, target card is null. Wait, what? Log action target card is not even used. Is it? It's not even used. I'm confused. Oh, because then it has a... Okay, never mind. What I want to do is I want to have a hover. Show. God damn it. Battle log. Please help me. Show card details for log. There we go. And somewhere in here, I think we are... Put card in front. Saves is null. Oh, maybe that's why. Hello, Pro Convolution. How is it going? We are all doing fine. We are all doing fine. I was like, we are all doing well and fine. I guess we're all doing wine here at some point. At some point, it's time for wine. Okay, let me see. We're all doing wine. Also, in case you missed it, because you were not here, check out the new EP by Renderpunk. It's the hottest new shit in the charts. Hello Varek, how is it going? Varek is sending me the programmer geek humor. Sometimes I don't even know what it all means. Oh my god. What was the last one that he sent me that was really good? Security through obscurity. There we go. This is a good one. Security through obscurity. Just write such shitty code that nobody can figure it out anymore. Yeah, so if you want to feel more like a geek, there you go. Wow, indeed. Damage taken, what do I want to check? I wanted to check why the detail is not showing, yes. I definitely listen. That's good to know. So one of these does not have, yeah, this one. What are you? What are you? Can I see the log action, please? Yes. Inflict status effect. Okay. I have an origin card. Looks decent enough. Does it have a name though? No. What is that? Origin card is what? Origin card does not have anything. What about you? Okay, let's open it up in a separate window because it's getting too large. And then we need to set this to debug because we need to see everything. And then let's see, origin card, do you have a save state? There's no save state. Is that why? Wait a minute, that is a save state. Okay. So I guess what is that then? Target card definitely has a name, right? Yeah, target card is Botis. Okay, so there's a problem where show card details for log. If origin card is not null, but we also have the never mind, that's okay. Target card is not null and not same card. Oh, Is this the same UID? Are you the same UID? Is this CE00? Alright. And you have nothing. It should not be the same card, so it should actually show this. Let's debug. Let us debug. Debacle. Debug log. Display. Log action. Target card. Target card and origin card, right? Yeah, origin card. If this is the same, we should not. It should not matter, but at least we should go here. Show target card. Showing target card, and then save state card as 0. This is not null. Nothing here says return. Debug log. Update card from log action. Debug log. Oh, I will say plus save state card to string. I know this does not make any sense, but it's fine. Just want to see if it's empty or not. If saves is not a return. So what should happen is the battle log is currently missing the hover information, which is a little bit strange. And only sometimes. For example, when I damage taken, I don't know if this is what it means, but oh yeah. So Botis just got weakened. And it does not have it doesn't show the Botis card. So I guess one of the conditions is wrong. I'm just gonna move my mouse over here. The hell? What the hell? It does not even go where we have the debug code. Alright. That's disappointing. What is my button input? It says show log action details. Okay. So I guess it's somewhere here already. What debug code? I'm not in the JSON matrix. Debug code. I'm not talking about debug, I'm talking about debug. There's a bit of a difference. The taste is different. If log text is not... Okay. There it is. There it is. And why did I add this? For no reason. No, I think there was a reason, but anyway, let's try it without that pesky little line. Just say it like Arnie. Debug. Just get a little debug in your T-mark. See? I told you, mother sheep. I told you. Okay, let's load the previous thing again. Damage taken weak. It should not be in the log file. Oh, there we go. But we also got an arrow somewhere. Didn't we? No, we didn't. That was it. Now, why is it to the left? Okay. What is the guy doing up there? What are you doing up there, sir? Just hanging out. Where is the... There it is. I saw it. Alright, let's hope we did not introduce a new bug. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's save and start the game again. Continue. I'm gonna load the previous turn again, just to have more stuff in the log file. And then I'm gonna play a little bit more. See where it takes us. Shield into the shop. Let's check it out. Do we get an error? Is everything fine? I think this is it. Fight turn 2, player turn 3. If I hit both this for 6 physical damage. You bastard. Okay. Let's try another fight. I seem to recall that there was an error. That is why I added this one-liner. But I don't know. I don't know. Nothing so far. Nope, looks good. I guess there's no bug. That's the outcome of today's stream. There is no bug. If you don't believe in it, there is no bug. That is the takeaway. Everything's still working? Yes. Still no error. There is no spoon. Yes. There's no spoon, there's no fork, there's no knife. It seems to be working. There's no issue whatsoever. Does it also still work with keyboard? Yes. All right. There's going to be another ad break. Fair enough. We changed. So this is the damage taken. This was a pretty huge change. This one right here. huge in terms of it cleaned up a lot of code, and it was mentioned by a bunch of people, so it was necessary. And yeah, what next? Oh yeah, we can we can try reproducing a crash, because apparently there's a crash mentioned in one of the reviews. If you have a lot of damage, like in the 100,000s, apparently that leads to a crash. I don't know. I think we're gonna figure this out after the ads. All right. $1,000 damage. Apparently it leads to crash. Let's see if that's true. We're just gonna update the save state, and I don't even know how people get to 100,000 or whatever, or if this was just a joke interview review. But we can figure it out. Creature, you have a fire, yes. So if you have an attack of, let's give you a really high number. I don't know, maybe this would already crash the game. I mean, it probably happened because of Warcry and some kind of huge chain or whatever. But yeah, we will see. Let's load. The game is still okay. I just wonder how it's gonna be displayed. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, it definitely reached integer overflow because this is the maximum integer that it can display. What happens if it has Warcry or added Warcry now? Damn, dude. Oh. It actually has plus 50%. Okay. I mean, it still works, but it looks really funny. It just looks really funny. Also, lane bound needs to disappear when it's outside of the... Just on the bug. Damn it. Lane bound. Reset cards. So whenever end fight... Wann immer a Fight aufhört, dann müssen wir alle Karten mit Lane Bound zurücksetzen. Do you know what percentage of the game crashes? One way of Austrian like. Yeah, okay. Imagine hitting an enemy so hard you send him into an integer overflow. Yeah, I think this is what happened. I don't know. So, this Review ist das da. Und ich weiß eben noch immer nicht, ob das ein Scherz ist oder nicht. Also, I still don't know if this is a joke or not. A great game. I sent to over heaven with over 100,000 attack and health and one card and my game crashed and I can't reopen it and my save is all gone. Like, how? And then he said it happened again after fully reinstalling the game to fix it. It did too much damage again and it deleted my save once more. I'm not sure if this is a joke or not. It doesn't sound like a joke. He still gave me a positive review, so I guess he's a masochist. But clearly, first of all, how can you even find 100,000 attack? Is he just playing endless? Maybe it's the health. Give me max health. I don't know. Let's try that. Maybe it's the health. I don't know. It's just weird that inspiration is working on it. So it reaches an overflow, but then like this number is just ridiculous. Let's load. We should now have a lot of HP. There we go. Hello. Can we damage it? Yeah. Yeah. So what if I save now? What happens then? EFF fire. I'm gonna format my JSON. Okay, you still have total damage dealt. It's just capped. Yeah. Max health is everything is capped. So I mean, clearly the game can work with that. So I'm not really sure. Maybe it's when you're playing this on a different system like Linux or Mac or whatever. I don't know. But also, how can you even get to 100,000? I assume you would have to play endless and something with Warcry, ambush. Hello Nick. Warcry, ambush. Yeah, I don't know. 100,000 is just crazy. But clearly it works. So you can have a large integer and it still works. Or maybe it just works inside of the editor. That can also be true. I have no idea. Anyway. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Test that with... What was the value? Didn't crash. Again, maybe this is because it's in the editor, but I don't know, it should at least do some kind of error instead of Unity. So I'm gonna move this down. Okay. Stores do not show mastered Laghammer. Let's take a look. This should be relatively easy to do. Yeah, the bug fixing continues. We will for a bug fix. Usually when you build something, there's gonna be bugs. You just have to decide what amount of bugs you're happy to live with. It's kind of like living on the countryside or versus living in the city. Usually in the city you have less bugs, right? But you also have less nature. So if you want to have more nature, you have to live on the countryside, but then you have more bugs. But yeah, it also depends on the bugs, that's true. You don't want to live with ticks. I don't want to live with any sort of bug, to be honest. That is the ideal state. But at some point... Okay, we need to find a shop. Give me a shop, please. There it is. Oh yeah, it indeed does not show whether something is mastered or not. Okay, let's figure out why. Inside of the inventory, mastered. Mastery? I guess it's in material. Master material maybe? What is it? Show master, there it is. Alle Verweise suchen. Wait, what? What does that even do? Oh, nothing. This is a function that I commented out. Nice. Okay. Then we have... I remember now, this is a test. Oh, there it is. Statistics mastered. Alright. So where is this? This is in get keywords for attached material. If we are in showing Laghammer or inventory or whatever blah. Or if we are in shop. Then it should show us if it was mastered. What the fuck? Oh, I was like, why is Spotify telling me that my music is scheduled for release? Yeah, it's because of Renderpunk's EP. That's cool. Make your release a strategy hit. No. I guess that means it's coming out soon on Spotify. Spotify finally, you know, after the weekend, they're like, oh shit, yeah. There's this one EP by Renderpunk. Let's figure it out. Shield Poison. Okay. Why is it showing on the cards, but not here? Here. It is. Wait a minute. This is a card slot. Does that mean it only works when I move the mouse over the card slot? I guess it is. I should probably add this to the too simple text. What? Oh, okay. Past translate keyboard, translate mastered. No, this is for the past keywords. Yeah. This only says get keywords for attached material. Does this mean... Find keywords for material. Okay. Where is this used? Get keywords. There it is. All right. I mean, we can try doing it on the cards as well. We can try. Since it's just a sprite, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, there it is. There it is. Finally. After it's already been out on Apple Music, it is now out on our favorite, our absolute favorite streaming service called Spotify. Yeah, check it out. You already have the link. That's really cool. Let me... Oleg and Scruffy are linking to empty accounts? No. That's weird. That is really weird. Because Oleg should be this one. Oleg is not even a big account. I could just understand it for Scruffy because... Wait a minute, what? Oh shit, Scruffy is also not on Spotify. I remember now. Yeah, but at least it should have been the same one, right? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I wish it was on Bandcamp. Well, Renderpunk, can you put it on Bandcamp? It is on, isn't it on SoundCloud though? I think it is, right? Can you send me the MP3 as well? I mean, I have the MP3s, but is it the final one that you sent me the last in the last message? Because I might add the auto remix to the stream. I mean, I would like to add the rest of them, but I think they're not chill enough. If you know what I mean. But I think this one would fit nicely into the stream. Let me see. I will do it right now. I'm in the park. I will just download the last one. Time of Death outro. Download. Into music. Instructor. There we go. I'm gonna edit here. There it is. Oh yeah. Daniel Floyd has suggested me this game. I think it's really cool. It is called Scared by Squares. Clearly inspired by Halfquake. I'm just kidding. But it looks really cool. It looks like this is what Halfquake 4 could look like. It also has really cool sounds. It's very liminal. Very nice. I mean, maybe we should just do a collab. I'm like, hey, I've been making cubes for the past 20 years. Do you want to make a collab? But yeah, I think this looks really, really cool. The movement is a bit odd. Like I watched a playthrough of this. The movement is very slow. I don't know if it's just in certain sequences or whatever. But hey, it's a really cool game. Also the demo, nice. Okay. How do we get this into the cardstock details? Can we get to this one? And then we have, I think we have a card details class, don't we? I think so. Show for card. Yes. And then we have the right side. I'm quick fucking the gardener. Damn, that's harsh. Describe keywords. Is map frank? Wait. Ah, okay, never mind. We have the statistics and we have describe keywords. So somewhere in here, get translated keyword, add percentage to text. What? Display keyword infos. Ah, this is... Okay. Oh. Okay, let's go to display keywords. We have any access to the statistics somewhere? No. No, we don't. That's yeah. Given strings. For each, it has just this, and then it just sets the text for the past keyword, right? Yes, okay. Cool. 3 Verweise. Left side and right side. Describe keywords. I think somewhere in here. Get translated keyword. I mean, we can just do it here, right? You should be able to, because, wait a minute, what is that? Keyword entry. There's keyword and text color. Oh, that's not really helpful. Get keywords is a keyword entry. All right, so let's see here. Sort card sorts for description. And find keywords for material. There it is. So cool that we can celebrate this occasion of releasing album together. Yes, that's really cool. That's true. I gotta go now. My Marco Bros. Have a great week. Rest well. Alright, Renderpunk. See you maybe on Wednesday. Wednesday will be a bit later maybe. And a bit shorter. But I will be there. Okay. Find keywords for material. Get color. Relations. What? Interesting. Okay, my triangle can shoot now. You gotta watch out, because once they get become sentient, then it gets really scary. Then it gets really scary. So this is the keyword, right? I think I can edit here. I can probably just say mastered, but that's I can do it. Yeah, but I didn't add the script to delete the bullets, so at some point the game will crash. After one coincident capsule, game objects maybe. You know how it is, it's fine. It's part of the feature. You win the game when the game crashes. You have to make it crash. I'm trying to think what I can do to make this work. I guess I can say mastered here. And then I can say is materia mastered and give it the keyword slot attached material. That's actually, that could work. Bool is materia mastered. Materia given materia. Can be represented. The game takes care that the player does not sit at the computer for so long. True. If statistics is null, return false. If statistics mastered, oh, just return statistic mastered. Yeah. Cool. If this is mastered, I'm just gonna add it here. Keyword entry. 10 Verweise, oh mein Gott. All right. What the heck? I see. Okay. So mastered is this. Get keywords. Okay, I think we are almost there. True, it already crashed and my trial started to rotate. Don't know why, but it looked funny. Get translated keyword. Add mastered to text for keyword mastered localized text. Okay. String add mastered to text. String, oh no, Blödsinn. Bool mastered and string localized text. If mastered, no. If not mastered, return localized text. Otherwise, return sprite plus localized text. Oh wow. I'm just gonna copy it again because I think it got screwed up. Yeah. Okay. Wow, does this work? I don't know. We will see in about 30 seconds. Wow. Okay. The truth is about to appear, ladies and gentlemen. Continue. It works! Oh my fucking god. Shield is mastered, weak is mastered, flip is not mastered, but heal is mastered. Weak is mastered. Oh my god, this is really cool. That is really cool. Wow. I kinda did not expect this to, I don't know. You know, it's always suspicious when a code works right off the gate and it's like, wait a minute. Surely I missed something, right? No. This is, show me a bug, please. I would feel much safer if you just crashed or something. But no, it just works. Oh yeah. So I apologize. I forgot that my triangle was actually descendant from an old Klingon warrior family, Driang. Of course. All right. As I said earlier, on Wednesday, we're gonna have a short stream and also a bit later because the plumber is going to be here again. He's gonna take a look at the hole in the wall, make sure that everything is safe for closing it back up again. So I'm not sure when I'm going to start streaming. He's gonna be here at 11 a.m. So no, between 11 and 1 a.m. 1 p.m. So I really have no idea. I could start at 1 p.m. my time or 11 a.m. I don't know. And maybe also a little bit of shorter next time because I'm gonna meet somebody who's gonna maybe work on the game a little bit. But yeah, definitely will be here on Wednesday. We're gonna raid Irregular Human. He's working on his horror game. Definitely check this out when you're over there and be nice. But yeah, I will see you again on Wednesday. Goodbye.